y'all? Roadshow Trucker here. I know I did a quick video a couple hours ago, but I thought I'd come back on here. I made it back to the semi. It's parked here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. My trainer is at home, so I'm just going to stay in the semi all night here at the truck stop. But we'll leave out for a load tomorrow sometime, which is Monday, and get this show back on the road. Like I previously stated, I have about 16,000 miles in toward my 30,000. So hopefully I get this 30,000 miles completed by within 30 days is my goal. I do know I have a doctor's appointment back in Springfield, Missouri on March 10th, and my birthday, of course, is March 13th. So I'm hoping to be done by then and be in my own semi. But yeah, I just come on here to chat for a minute. Sorry about the angle. I kind of have my phone pointed downward. But I have some funny stories to tell you. First off, my trainer is awesome. In the beginning, it was kind of wishy-washy. He liked it really hot, and I would be on that top bunk, and it'd be 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be sweating. And I used to wake him up and say, "Hey man, is there any way you can turn that heater down? I'm burning up." But now we laugh and joke about it. He calls me a fish, and I always give him shit about the truck feeling like a sauna. But it was I didn't think I was gonna survive. And there for a minute I didn't. I thought I was gonna have to call up and try to get a different trainer. But you know what? We're all adults. For any new person that might be thinking about coming to Prime or whatnot, I call it boot camp. You're with somebody in a semi that you don't know. You guys are gonna get angry at each other. And there was one time that I feel bad about it now, but I kind of yelled at my trainer. There was a little bit of language barrier and just me not understanding him, and I was tired, and I took him the wrong way because of the language barrier. But ever since that point, I told him I would be better, and we kind of just shook hands, and it's been great ever since. Now he's kind of like my brother. I wouldn't want to be with anyone else, But once again, once you're staying with somebody 24 hours in a small, close quarter semi, you're gonna gain a friendship, and it's okay now. And something else is I got sick, and I ended up giving the stomach bug to my trainer. He got sick for a while, but the funny story I wanted to tell you guys was we were in Florida, and we stopped at a truck stop, and I went in and showered. He always beats me back to the semi, and it was my turn to drive. I'm feeling like shit. I mean, I was fatigued. I was just that stomach bug, And I crawl up into this semi, and I thought, oh wow, he's being quiet. But it is what it is. I kind of looked in the back, and the curtain was closed, but the light was on, and So I thought, well, I'm gonna take off. Well, I take off out of the truck stop and get on the interstate. All of a sudden, my phone's ringing, and it's my trainer, and I'm thinking, and I look back and the light's still on, and I thought, what's this fucker playing a joke on me? And I answer, and he's like, hey, did you move the truck? And I says, what do you mean? I says, you're in the bunker, right? No, I'm outside. He's like, where are you at? I'm like, oh my God. I says, I'm about 10 miles down the road. So I was I was kind of embarrassed about that, and I apologized. I turned the semi around and went back to the truck stop. He's waiting for me, and of course, I could tell that he was a little irritated at me. He got in the semi, didn't really say anything to me, and I'm like, well, it is what it is. We make mistakes, but I tell you what, I didn't make that mistake again. When we go to truck stops and whatnot, I make sure he is in the truck if it's my turn to drive. Because I'm glad he called me when he did. Luckily, I didn't get an hour away and then have to turn around. But it took me about 20 minutes to get back to him. But, I have my CDL. I can drive by myself. So there wasn't an issue there. But, yeah, kind of funny. And nobody's going to be perfect either. When you get with a trainer, there was times I went over a couple curbs. I didn't do any damage. Pulled out and kind of, I wouldn't call it scraped a tree, just the branches of the tree, hit the trailer and stuff, but nothing, no damages or anything. But we all learn from our mistakes. My backing sucks. I've never backed a boat, a lawnmower trailer. I never backed anything in my life other than backing a car. But I'm slowly learning. I think it'll really click once I get in my own semi because, well, I have to park that thing, That's how we get paid. But, yeah, I just wanted to come on. I'm sitting here at the truck stop, bored out of my mind, and I thought, fuck it, I'll do another video. But, yeah, everything is, like I previously stated, everything's going good. I got that CDL switched, so, the hard copy will come in the mail in about 7 days, I think they said. And then when it comes in, of course, I won't get back right away to get my physical copy of my CDL, but I'll have somebody take a picture of it for me, because I'll have to send that to Prime. But, yeah, it felt good to get off this semi for 2 days. The original plan was I was just going to stay in the semi while he went home for 3 days, but I'm like, well, we didn't get routed back to Illinois for me to switch my license, and my license with Prime, my 30-day exemption from when I passed the test, they give you 30 days to drive a semi, and we didn't get routed back to Illinois, which I thought we were, so we waited at the last minute. He was going home. I'm like, well, CDL expires anyway Saturday, so I might as well rent a car and, get back there and do it. And it was kind of nice, although I didn't do much. I got a hotel over by my hometown, and I was dead tired when I got in on Valentine's evening, because I drove Thursday night into Friday morning, and I only got like 3 hours sleep. And then I got the rental car. I had to drive 3 more hours. So Friday night, I pretty much went to bed, woke up Saturday, and kind of just lounged around. Didn't really do much. In fact, my uncle was out and about. they were, I guess there was a band playing somewhere, and he said, "Hey, we're all out. You want to meet us?" And I was already in bed Saturday night early, so I didn't even make it out. I didn't really get to see really any family members at all. It was just a short trip. But yeah, I'm back here in Cedar Rapids, sitting in the semi. But that's about it. That's about all that's going on. I don't have any other funny stories. Well, I was all worried about mountains, and I was so nervous about that. But for anybody that's new that might be coming to Prime, you'll get used to the truck. You'll learn the Jake brake right here, 3 levels to it. You'll go down some hills, and sometimes you got to use that Jake brake. But once you familiarize and know how the truck slows down and what to kind of expect while using the Jake brake, you'll be fine. I haven't had no issues. I mean, I've been down, I went to California, so right there in Reno, Nevada, there's some mountains. And through North Carolina and Pennsylvania. I mean, those are small ones. I wouldn't say I've been down a real true mountain yet. I know I drove fine. They call it Donner's Pass, I think. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but there's nothing to worry about. The only thing that makes me nervous is snow, and luckily we've been avoiding the snow. I don't think in a semi I really want to be driving too much in the snow, but I guess over time you'll get used to that too. But yeah, just wanted to pop in again. I was half asleep. The previous video I did, I was in the hotel, and I was half asleep, just woke up. But yeah, I just wanted to come on, and give you a shout out again. Like always, like and subscribe. Please like the video. If you're watching the video, please like it. It helps me out. And again, if you're thinking about coming to Prime, put me down as a referral. I have no referrals right now. None. And on your application, it will say, are you referred by a driver, or it'll say something about a referral. Just put down my driver code, ZNKGDE, and I'll also list a picture of it at the end of this video, so if you missed it, you'll get it. But other than that, all right, well, I'm jumping off, guys. I told my trainer I would clean up his truck a little bit, wipe the dash down, and just do a little bit of cleaning, because I ain't doing nothing else today. So, all right, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.